Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Parental. I am the medical student from the University of Pretoria. If you are new here, welcome, and please don't forget to comment, like, and the main thing to subscribe. If you are coming back, thank you for this consistent support. I appreciate it, and please continue to support me. I know I have been away for like a month. Yes, it's a month. I checked my last upload and today it's going to say a month, but I have a very good reason, guys, a very valid reason why I have been away. Academically, guys, it has been very hectic. The pressure was worse. So 4 weeks ago, I started with my neurology rotation. So neurology was so hectic, guys. It was so hectic. Like, hear me out. I was expected to be a neurologist in 3.5 weeks. In 3 weeks, 2 days, I was expected to be a full neurologist. I was expected to know almost everything in neurology. Like, it was just a lot of studying, and I was expected to show up at the hospital every day. So it was just it was just a lot, guys, but I think we survived. I'm not sure, but I think we survived. Actually, let's manifest this and say we survived, because I had my OSCE exam a week ago. It was on Wednesday. Yeah, it's oral, so they tell you what to do and then they ask you questions based on that. Yeah, I had a nice prof and a nice reg, so their questions were quite fair for a student. So yeah, so guys, it was a lot. So everything was just too much, and I'm a sick person. I have a very weak immune system, so 3 days before my neurology exam, I was so stressed, guys. So my immune system went down, and I had tonsillitis, I had flu, and then my migraines were like attacking me. So everything was just a lot for someone that's going to have an exam in like 3 days. So you can imagine, I'm fighting infections, I'm fighting migraine attacks, and now I have to study. So I was going through the most. But guys, I was like, I'm not going anywhere. I didn't go for my neuro consultation because I was scared that if I go, because with neuro consultation, guys, if you go for neuro consultation and you know, if you, one of my symptoms, my symptoms were neck stiffness, right? So if you have things like neck stiffness, that's a red flag. So they would want to do some filters to check if there isn't anything you know, wrong with you. So I was scared that if I go there and I tell them my neck is a bit stiff, I can't move it, you know, left, right, up, down, they would say, we're gonna maybe admit you for like a full day, do investigation and all that. So I was like, you know, I will suffer for like 3 days, and then I will go after my neuro exam. And yeah, after my neuro exam, I went there, and the same doctor that was one of our regs saw me, and he was like, you'll be fine. He gave me like very strong medication, and now I am like strong and I'm better, there are no migraine attacks and all that, so we are strong. But anyways, topic of the day is that if you are like me, you need to be strong. You need to beg a zela. But anyways, so today we're gonna talk about certain things. Okay, the topic of today is if you are one of these, which is the least I'm going to mention, then don't do medicine. So it's like, don't do medicine if you are one of these. So I have my tablet here and I have like a short list. So it's not supposed to be a long list, it's supposed to be like a short list. It's so number 1 says, don't do medicine because you are smart, right? So I'm saying this because medicine does not require you to only be smart. It requires you to have passion and it requires you to have drive. So your smartness must be accompanied by passion and drive, right? There are people that are smart, guys, very smart. You know, they get distinctions from maths from high school, your maths, your physics, your English and everything. But is their passion towards medicine? Is their drive towards medicine? No. You'll find out that that person, their passion is towards something else. But the problem is people figure things out late, and that's where the danger is. You need to try and figure things early. Like, if you can, try to figure things early, like very early, because you don't want to waste your time, you know, like do medicine for a year and realize that, oh no, I am for engineering, or I am for law, or maybe do the other way, the opposite, do law for 1 year and then you realize that no, I belong at medicine, you know. So don't do medicine because you are smart. Do medicine because you are smart and you are passionate about it and you have drive for medicine. So point number 1. And then point number 2, don't do medicine because you're doing it for parents. Parental pressure is the most dangerous thing, guys. So the first 2 points, parental pressure and doing medicine because you are smart, are the most 2 reasons why most students drop out of medicine in first year and second year, right? Because most students drop out of medicine in first year and second year. That's where we drop out. But once you get to third year, you're like, I will suffer. We are halfway. I'm not dropping out. So most students drop out in first year and second year, and that's it. So don't do medicine because your parents wanted to do medicine. I know it's difficult to go against parents because now you're going against two most important people in your life, like Bazali, guys. You know, once the Bazali say you're doing this, most of the times you will do it. But try to make them understand your point, to say, I do not like medicine. If I do medicine, number 1, chances are I'm going to fail. Chances are I'm going to drop out. Chances are I'm going to go into depression. Chances are I will be this reckless doctor. I will make so many mistakes. I will end up being sued almost every year. I will end up killing people, you know, things like that. So get them to see your point, as you know, as much as you can, you know. Like, try, guys, try. Don't just say my parents said I should do medicine and I just said okay, I will do medicine. So just try as much as you can, and if it fails, then I don't know, then it failed. Okay, the third point is, if you are an introvert, if you hate people, then don't do medicine. And remember, guys, some people like saying I'm an introvert and I will specialize in things like, I don't know, things that do not include working with patients, you know. Yes, you won't work with patients, but remember, medicine doesn't only work with patients. There are people everywhere. You work with people everywhere. What about staff members? You work with people everywhere. So this doesn't mean that you only work with patients, that staff members. So being an introvert is kind of a tricky situation in medicine, because everywhere you go you work with people. Actually everywhere, every field where you are an introvert is kind of a problem, because it requires you to work with people. Office to office has that one person. Each and every office has people everywhere, so it's difficult for you to hate people and want to work. So if you hate people, I don't know, make a plan. Make a plan. And also remember, you might say yes, you want to specialize and not work with patients, but what about the first few years, the first 8 years to 10 years, where you will be a student, you will be an intern, you will work as a comserv, and then MO, right? Those years, they are a lot, right? And in those years you will be depressed, you'll be going through the most, and those are the years where there will be a high chance of you, and those are the years where there are high chances of you dropping out, there are high chances of you having a mental breakdown, the high chances of you having suicidal thoughts, high chances of you, you know, being depressed and all that. So don't only think of the future, but also think of the present, to say, at that present moment, how am I gonna deal with people? Because now I hate people, and as much as I hate people, I need to deal with people. So how am I going to deal with people at that moment, you know? So sorry guys. So yes, it's all cute to think that when in the future you will specialize and not work with patients, but in the first 6 years of medicine, the 4 years of working with patients, what are you going to do? Are you going to avoid people? Are you going to avoid patients? And remember, some patients are very rude, you know, some patients are not nice. What are you going to do? You see, that's where the danger is, the danger of MDD, the danger of suicide, the danger of dropping out, you know. So think, guys, your thinking should be broad. Don't think small, think big, okay? Point number 4, if you love doing bare minimum, guys, medicine does not require a person that loves doing bare minimum. It requires you it needs you to do a lot. It needs you to give it needs your heart, guys. It needs your liver, it needs your brains, it needs your kidneys, it needs your lungs, right? So we work a lot, right? So if you're going to do bare minimum, more especially here at UP, if you're going to do bare minimum, you will get bare minimum results, right? When I say bare minimum results, is that you won't promote, number 1. And if you're not going to promote, chances are you'll be this student that is not happy, you know, because here at UP we see promotion as this big thing, you know. If you don't promote, you're not happy, you're just sad most of the times. It's just like, yo, going to write an exam, because that's how we are, that's how, you know, we see promotion from first year. From first year, but from that year we're like, I didn't promote. We get used to it, like, I didn't promote, okay, I'm going to write an exam, and that's it. But remember, most of these things, they happen in first year, second year, and third year. So if you first year, second year, they see promotion as a big thing, because they're still new in this medicine, right? So if you're a first year and a second year and you're doing bare minimum and you don't promote, you will definitely drop out. You're like, school is not working out, or you will have major depressive disorder, you know, and it's just not enough. And also, we work a lot at the hospital. you are being sent there, you are being sent there, you do this, you spend the whole day. So you see, if you love bare minimum work, then medicine is definitely not for you. Okay. Point number 5 is that if medicine is not your central focus, then think of something else. Why am I saying if medicine is not your central focus? Medicine is almost your day-to-day bread, right? You wake up, medicine. You sleep, medicine. You eat, medicine. Do this, medicine, right? So if your medicine is not your central focus, then most of the times your results will be less. So studying every day, you wake up, you go to hospital, you come back, you need to study. The next day, hospital, you come back, you need to study, right? As a doctor, you go to the hospital, you come back, presentations the next day, you need to prepare and all that. And then few years later, you want to specialize. That's more like going back to school. You are a student now, you need to study. You go to the hospital, you come back, you study. You go to the hospital, you come back, you study. So you see, if medicine is not your central focus, then you won't survive. You definitely won't survive. So you can't make medicine your side hustle. Some things have to be your side hustle, but not medicine. Okay. The last point is, if you do not have patience, guys, medicine requires patience. Like, if you do not have patience, you won't survive medicine. Like, I don't know how much I have been tested, more especially from clinical years, more especially from clinical years. Like, if you do not have patience, you will definitely storm out of those wards, and I don't know, or you will kill patients, you will kill regis, you will kill consultants, because they are just there, you know, testing your patients every day, like, you know, and you are tested every day, and you're just there like, yeah, ne, yeah. I said, wow, today my patience was tested, you know. Like, guys, I said to you, actually patience was supposed to be the number 1 point here, not the last point, the number 1 point. But yeah, guys, if you do not have patience, Jonga, you won't survive. You won't survive. Like, it's either your patience is tested by patients, your consultants, your regis, you're studying, you know, when you are studying and you just don't understand this topic, you keep studying it, you're not understanding it, and this topic is important, right, for your exam. You are studying it, you're not understanding it, and you just want to throw that book far away and sleep, but you can't do that, because the next day in the morning during what rounds they're going to ask you about that topic, and you need to understand it. Like, there's just so much in medicine that tests your patience, so you definitely need patience. And guys, and you need to keep it intact, you need to keep your patience intact, you know. So yeah, those are all my points. And remember, guys, this is my point. This is how I think about medicine, you know. So if you feel like you can add, you can add. If you feel like some points are not valid, then it's fine, that's how you feel. But yeah, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends, especially those ones in high school. I feel like it's valid for them, or those ones that are doing a different course and they want to switch to medicine. They should see this before they switch into medicine, because they definitely need to see this. Thank you guys so much. Bye.